Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. And in this reading, we're going to find out what they like about you. So, what is it about you that they like? And to find this out, we have here three possibilities: pile one, pile two, and pile three. So, take your time to choose your pile. Think of the person you'd like to find out about, so what they think or like about you. You can pause the video if you'd like to choose one of these hearts. So we have here a clear, not clear, but rose crystal, amethyst, and this I think is cosmic crystal, if I'm not mistaken. So take your time and I'll see you in a couple of moments. If you chose rose crystal, this is your reading. We're going to put it over here. Actually, first I thought I would prepare all the cards so that we can see them all at once. But then I thought, no, let's go card by card. I don't know, I have the feeling that it's going to be better. Now, what does the person you're thinking about or the people you're thinking about are, or what do they like about you? That's the question. So let's find out. Let's start here with the first card. So the first card we have Bouddhika, unity. So pile number one, you are a force of nature. You are something to be reckoned with. What they like about you is your strength, your determination, your loyalty, and your fierceness. Can we say that? Fierceness, yes. You're very fierce. And there's something about you that can even come across as threatening. So probably you are the kind of person that people don't mess with. Okay? So even if you're very kind and a gentle person, there's something about you, there's a trait about you that kind of says danger, has something about your aura, has something dangerous about it. But because you're someone, if someone messes with your family or with your friends, if they provoke them or hurt them in any way, you are like a bear mama or a mama bear or a tiger mama as well. So you will fight for them, you will defend them till the end. So people cannot mess with the people that you love. You know, you're someone who can defend yourself. You also fight for the rights of other people. So you could be an activist, for instance. You're someone who will always take the side of the underdog and fight for them to make sure that they're respected and they're treated right. Be it the underdog in general, be it your colleagues, be it your family, be it your friends, you always defend them to the end. So they like that about you. So the people you're asking about, how they see you and what they like that you're very, very strong, that you're a warrior, actually, and that you can take care of yourself, you can fight for yourself and for others. So they would like to have you by their side. So you'd be an equal to them. You know, you would never be someone that they feel they have to protect or defend. It doesn't mean that you don't need that, but they see you as being so, so strong, you know, not a weakling that they have to protect. They will protect you, they will have your back, but you're very, very strong. You're fierce, you're a warrior. So, and like here with the unity, because Bouddhika brought all the Britain tribes together against the Roman Empire. And so you're someone also that can bring people together in order to fight for a common good, fighting for a cause. You're someone that you see people as being worth fighting for. I hope this makes sense. So that's what they like about you. You're someone who will fight for others, will fight for yourself, and you're very, very strong. The second card we have here is Uranus, and Uranus is a very original. It's the original. So with this card, you're someone who's incredibly intelligent, and you're also very different from the mainstream. You really think outside of the box. You're very creative, you're very inventive, and you can always see the general picture. You can always see what's behind the surface, what's under the surface. You can go really, really deep, and you think very, very quickly. You have a lot of air energy, so the element air may be really strong with you, and it's like you're a very quick thinker. You have a very quick wit. You're very, very funny, very intelligent. You love knowledge, and you love to share knowledge as well. And this is what I like about you. You're a quick thinker, you're strong and incredibly intelligent. So they love to talk to you. They love to hear you out. They love to hear about your ideas, about the way you see the world, about your theories, or even see your inventions or what you've created, what you've written, and they love that about you, and that you're very, very funny as well. I'm getting that. Then and you're also someone who loves to travel as well, and you're always moving. Maybe some of you could be a dancer as well, but you're always moving, and you're always on the go. You're always doing something. You're not someone that is idle for very long. You can rest, you can have a day of just being lazy, but not for very long. Even then, you're learning something new on the side, watching a documentary or reading a book or listening to a podcast, whatever the case. You're always learning. You love to learn. You love to know the world, be it in the spiritual sense, but it's more intellectual for you. You love to learn about the world. Now, then we have here this beautiful spring. Let's see if we can see it. The fresh yearning of the morning. Again, what I'm getting here, this is interesting. Let's see how we put this. Can we put this like this? Oh, there you go. It's nice. The way that I'm seeing here with this fresh yearning of the morning is, again, you're very out of the ordinary. You're a very unusual person. You're very creative, and you're like a breath of fresh air. You bring something new to the picture. You're very unconventional, and you're very refreshing. This person that you're thinking about, or people, when they're with you, they think, wow. It's like you're always full of surprise, and you're also someone who's full of wonder. You know so much, you're so intelligent, but you're still able to be full of wonder, to see the world through almost like through the eyes of a child. And it's like, wow, it's like every day is like the first day of your life, or it's like you're seeing the world for the very first time, or like you're meeting the people for the very first time. Although you're so wise, you're so strong, but you can see magic in little things, and you can be really in awe of this world and what it brings, and the people about it, and you just love life, and you love the little things and the big things. It's like you're always able to be amazed and to be surprised, and you always have energy as well. You always have this thing of, okay, let us do something. Or if you are inspired, then no one can stop you, and you bring fresh energy, fresh ideas, and you're full of this magic. I'm just getting the word magic the whole time. So you may come across to these people as being very magical, a bit mysterious as well, and it's like they cannot really pinpoint you exactly, because on the one hand, you're the warrior, then you're the intellectual, then it's like this mystical creature at the same time, so all in one. And it's like a full package, and that can surprise them. They're kind of in awe of you. That's the energy I'm getting. Let me just see here how I'm going to do this with these two cards. Okay. Then we have here Geneva, and it says, she who radiates knowing, ambition, confidence. There you go. That would come here to the Boudica card, because that's you. You're full of self-confidence. You're full of courage. You just have that aura about you of being, yeah, you're an alpha. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. You are absolutely an alpha. You're a doer. You're a go-getter. You, like I said, you cannot stay idle for very long, but also you have kind of be the boss of a situation, right? You have to be the leader of a situation. You have the ideas, and yes, you can delegate, but you like to be in charge. You like to be in charge. You like to lead a team, a group of people. You have the vision, and then you like to be in charge in order to get it done. So they see you as being really like an authority figure. It doesn't have to be in the negative sense, but you know how to get things done. You know how to get people together. You know how to, get people then working towards the same vision. And you are respected as well by these people. And again, you are just not this this force. You have the knowledge as well behind it. So you are really a leader, and people like that about you, and there's like, the energy I'm getting, you're like this rock, and people find stability and security and safety with you. People feel very safe in your presence. Ooh, then we have she who divines, Futura, future choice judgment. So some of you who are watching this, maybe you are also tarot readers, and or some kind of psychics or mediums, and you have again this mysterious aura about you, because you kind of have all these different features that makes you very, very mysterious. You're kind of a mystic person as well. Maybe you're very into mysticism, and mysticism is really like the philosophy of spirituality. So it's not just pulling cards and reading your astrology sign or something like that. Nine is really getting into the heart of the matter, to the philosophy of the matter, into the real knowledge of it. And you're someone that could even become a teacher of these themes. So you have all this mystic vibe about you, and it's not just a vibe, it's just who you are. And that is it's very attractive and alluring for many people, especially for this person you asked about. It's very alluring, with this strong personality, with this mystery vibe. So this could even be a bit scary for them. So if this person or people that you're asking about, if they feel a bit scared of this energy, you have to understand them, because you are a force of nature. And yeah, that can be a bit scary for some people. Now, speaking of which, see, we have power. This is the strength card in this deck. It's called power. You are a very powerful person, a very powerful personality, and it comes across for many of you. You don't even have to speak. You're really an alpha personality. Sometimes you just have to stand. The way you stand, the way you carry yourself, people just know. They cannot take advantage of you. They cannot manipulate you or control you. They will try, especially if you're feeling weak at some point, but that won't last very long, because it doesn't work with you. And I also have the feeling many of you are really, even like have a really spiritual protection, very, very strong. So you're very strong personality. It just comes out of every pore of your body, and people admire you for that. Or this person you're asking about, you admire you for that. But with this strength card is also telling us that you're able to sacrifice. Again, you're very altruistic. You're really like, you're kind of these people that would like to save the world, would really do anything to help others, that they feel, worthy saving, or that they feel, okay, that this is a just cause. So you do anything for these people. You would work extra hours, you give them everything you have, and you're able of sacrificing. You're also able of putting yourself last in order to help others, in order to also make others feel better about themselves, which you have to be careful about, not so that other people don't take advantage of it. And but you're very noble, you're very royal. There's something aristocratic about the way you carry yourself. Like I said, the way you move, the way you stand, it's something very aristocratic. It's very powerful and very, very strong. So you have a very noble way of behaving, or just being in general. Then we have the Lovers. That's beautiful. So on top of all this, you also have a very loving energy. And the Lovers is Gemini, right? With Gemini, because I was telling you here with this energy, and Gemini is also air. Again, we have this really intelligence, quick thinking, quick wit. But Gemini also gives you gives us this skill of communication. So you're very good communicator. You're very good with your words. And with all these cards, what we get here then is that you can be very persuasive, very persuasive. You can really charm people. You can get them to do what you want without being really manipulative. I don't see here nothing negative. It's just you have a very strong personality, and you observe people, and you can really talk to people. So like in a way that they understand you. Again, you're very intelligent, you're very observing. And because it's the Lovers here with this card Harmony, so you really want to have an harmonious relationship with other people. And that's why you observe people, so you can talk to them in a way that they get what you say without any misunderstandings, without offending people in any way. Because for some of you, pile number one, because you have such a strong personality, it can be that people react in a defensive way to you. And some people don't even approach you. This could be the case for some of you because you really have this really strong personality. And sometimes it can be a bit lonely. And so you do your best in order not to seem threatening to others, so that they can feel at ease around you and so on. And to the ones you love, to your inner circle, you're very, very loving. You're very giving. And you're very generous with your time and attention. And then we have here the Three of Wands. Yes, it's the Three of Wands. And because for me, the Three of Wands should be red. They put it purple. Why? I don't know. And then we have partnerships and alliances. Again, this tells us about your loyalty. This tells us about your ability of compromising, ability of negotiating, ability of communicating, ability of being there for others, but also being able to make others be there for you. Not like forcing them, but it's like it's give and take situation. So you make very powerful alliances, and your friendships are forever. You're not someone with 1,000 of acquaintances. You're someone that really looks for really deep and meaningful connections. So your connections, your friendships, or even love relationships, they tend to last a long time, like also be forever. And so you don't take relationships, even if it's business relationships, you don't take it lightly. For you, the interacting with other people is very meaningful. And that's the thing, you're very, very intense person. Although we don't have here this Scorpio energy here, but it's still there somehow. You're a very intense person, pile number one, but it's very appreciated and it's very liked by others because it's like I said, you're kind of a rock. What you mean what you say, and you say what you mean, and everyone knows where they're standing, and you're very, very respected, and you're also very liked. But it's like people sometimes have to cross that threshold of fear in order to really get to know you. When they get to know you, they see a wonderful person, very giving, like I was saying, very generous, and you're very, very liked. So people, when they get to know you, they see all the facets of your being, and they are kind of in awe of you. So this is very powerful. This is very, very strong. Pile number 1. And this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2 with the amethyst heart, this is your reading. Like I said to pile 1, I was planning actually on having all the cards already, laid in front of us, but then I thought better of it, and I think we should go card by card. So the first card, let's put it another way. What do these people like about you? So we have Artemis, individuation. So what they like about you is that you're a very independent person. So you have a very strong personality, and it could be that some of you, pile number 2, that you're even introverts of some kind. You kind of like to keep to yourself, and you're kind of guarded, right? And you're very protective of your space, of your loved ones, of your home. I was going to say of your territory, so to say. And you're very, so many of you, independent if you're a man or a woman, many of you could be feminists as well. And you're a bit of traditionalist, could be for some of you. But what matters here is like you are very independent. It's like you are not needy. You're not someone who needs the others, always has to be surrounded by people no matter what. You can be surrounded by people if you feel like it. It's not something that you'll say, well, I don't like people. No, you do like people, but you're not dependent on connections. So you're very, very independent, and you like to do many things on your own. It's like doing it yourself. Maybe you're someone who's very into do-it-yourself movement. Grow your own food, then repair stuff yourself, or build stuff yourself. So you could be a bit into that. And people admire you for that. That makes you also a bit of mysterious, and it's like, but people admire you because of that independent streak. And then we have air. There you go. This goes together perfectly because, yes, air is all about being independent, doing your own thing, going your own way. And air is a very fast energy. This air is like, it's all about freedom. So until now, the vibe that I'm getting here, pile number 2, is all about freedom, is you going your own way. Maybe you're someone who travels a lot, and I'm getting all this internet nomad. It could be that probably, you're kind of, how you say that? There's this expression in English, I just now don't get it, but someone is like, you don't want to be part of the mainstream society anymore. Maybe you're part of a group, again, like these hippie communities, but it doesn't have to be hippie. It could be just a community, an alternative community where you're, I'm trying to remember the expression, but I'll know it when I don't need it. But out of the grid, off the grid, that's it. You kind of probably prefer to live off the grid, which is really cool. And you like to do things your way. You're an original thinker, very intelligent, very, very knowledgeable. Maybe you're someone who's really like loves to get like the newest information, even newest technology, very future oriented as well. And but the main energy here is that you love to do things yourself. This is your independence is, independence above all. This is the main thing. Then we have here knowing. Again, that's this cerebral energy here about you. It's knowing, it's thinking. And again, this could be knowledge of older traditions. This could be knowledge of future-oriented tendencies, technologies, or even mixing the both, like traditions and technology. But it's all about being very original about it. It's all about, researching and breakthroughs and reinventing the world into a better place, because it's all for the sake of humanity. So you're really you're a humanist. You want to do something for humanity, but in your own way. Again, I see here could be an activist. We got a kind of a bit of a similar energy for pile 1, but it's not exactly the same. So if you felt attracted to pile 1, maybe you'd like to watch that too. But it's like, but here is more humanitarian. Here's more the bigger picture. Here's more doing things for the sake of mankind, And again, but this person or people that you asked about what they like about you, they like this independence, this inventiveness, this originality. You're kind of a unique person, and you're very knowledgeable, right? You're very wise, and you could be kind of an intellectual. See someone like being a master at something. Could be academic or could be something more alternative, but you're kind of an encyclopedia. That's what I'm getting here as well as the energy. And you love to travel, like I was saying. You love to travel the world. You love also other cultures. You're very open-minded, incredibly open-minded and open-hearted as well. But you love to defend your privacy. So you're very open, but you like to keep your guard up and you don't let anyone in just like that. Yeah. Let's see what the other cards have to say. So we have audace. So she who resists, fearless, justified, resistant. Like I said, this is actually confirming it. So you're very independent, you're very strong-willed, and you can be very stubborn as well. And you're just fearless. You're fearless, and you'll protect the worthwhile till the end. You're a protector, 100%. And you're very brave. And you're a defender of humanity. I'm getting that the whole time. You'll defend others. You're really an activist. I would say this. You could even be a lawyer for some of you. Then we have here, she who loved once, blue, fragile, secret love, rejection. So with secret love and rejection, it's like you're a very sensitive soul. So you don't open up easily because you put that facade of being really strong. But I think that's why you protect yourself, because your inner self is very, very fragile. It's very sensitive. It's very sweet and caring, but you can get hurt easily. And that's why you're very protective of your heart. That's why you always be protective also of the ones you love as well. And this, for me, I'm getting the energy of the empath as well, in the sense of you can feel other people's pain. And that's why you don't hesitate to defend them, because you can feel what they feel, or you can, imagine what they're going through, and you don't want anyone to suffer. So it's like you have this bleeding heart for humanity and for those in need. And probably you've been hurt in the past, and that's why it's like your heart is a bit tender, and you don't want anyone to play with it. You don't like people playing games. You're a bit suspicious when it comes to love or even friendships. It's like a bit suspicious if people really mean what they say. For you, truth and honesty and transparency is very, very important. And people like that, and when people love you, they're very careful with that, and they will show the utmost respect, not only for your feelings but for everything that you are and represent. So especially this person that you're asking about. Now, then we have the Tower, disruption. This is a very impressive card to get, at least with such a subject as what they like about you, and then suddenly you get the Tower. So they like you being disruptive. Not really that. What I get here is that they see you're not. It has to do with this air energy. Yeah, it's like you're very resilient. You're very, very strong. Right? And especially because you've already gone through things that were very difficult, but you are a fighter. And that's the energy here of this Tower here. You've gone through really difficult situations, like really life-changing situations, but you pulled through, and you came out stronger and brighter. And this brings a lot of admiration from other people when they realize what you've gone through, what you've survived. They have really a lot of respect for you and for what you are and what you represent. And because of that, it's like you're very kind of attracted to this kind of causes where there has been any kind of devastation or life-changing situations or traumatic situations for people, be it wars, be it natural disasters. You're someone that will, stand up and go to those places and try to help people as much as you can, as much as it is possible for you. If you cannot be there in person, you either send money, or you'll send, you gather resources and send them. So you're really someone who's very active when helping others. And this also tells me, especially with the air energy and so on, it's like you're not afraid of change. You're not afraid of change. It can be painful sometimes, but you don't fight it. You like I said, you're very resilient. You can work with it, and you're very flexible. And then we have rest and rejuvenate. This is the Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords here, it's like, again, this is you being very secretive. This is you being a hermit, kind of. You kind of keep to yourself. You don't like to be in the limelight. You don't like to be the center of attention. You just want to be left alone, actually. You'll do anything for other people. You'll help them. You'll just be there for them. You'll do anything you can to make other people's lives easier and happier. But actually, again, you don't need the recognition. You don't need to be in the limelight. You just want to be alone. So you're someone who prefers to be alone in nature. You're someone who prefers to have time just for yourself. Yes, you can be with people, but you're more of an introvert. Like I said at the beginning, you're more like only really like the chosen few can be in your presence, so to say. And this person or the people you were asking about, they like that about you. You know, that you're not a people pleaser, that you're not like um, that you are an attention seeker, not at all. They like that you're just with your own energy and that you're self sufficient, and be it emotionally, be it intellectually, be it in a practical way, you're self sufficient. You don't need the community, you know. You don't need them really. You just need time for yourself. And it could be that you also like those most reclusive spiritual practices, you know, where you spend a lot of time meditating, praying on your own, and that is enough for you. And people like that. So these people, they really admire that about you. And then we have number 18, shadow. This is the moon card. Again, because Artemis is the moon, right? Is the goddess of the moon. She's the twin sister of Apollo, the god of the sun. And then it comes together. I really find it interesting. But it's like you're very deep. You're a very deep person. You're not afraid of the darkest side of life. And like I said, I really get here the feeling that many of you who chose pile number 2, you really got to see it. You know, you got through really difficult times, life disrupting situations, really traumatic situations, and you were able to come back brighter, stronger, and also spiritually more connected. But that made you somewhat suspicious of people and their intentions, and you don't trust easily, and that is okay. So for this person that you're asking about, they like that. Not that you've gone through difficult times, but they like that you are so protective of yourself and your emotions, because that shows to them a lot of self-respect and makes you a bit mysterious. They like that as well, but they see in you an inner wisdom that's almost like a spiritual experience for them. Being with you is like being in contact with a really ancient wisdom. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything, but they loved talking to you. They love to hear you out, to hear what you have to say, your opinions, and your thoughts of the world and people in general, because they're very wise and they're very deep, and they're filled with some sadness as well. There's something sad about you, but not really like whiny or kind of, doesn't come from a victim attitude, but from some kind of wariness, I would say, you know. Yeah, it's the feeling of you've seen things, like you've seen the darker side of humanity, or you've tasted it at least, and that gives you a very kind of more serious, this is a more serious energy here. So you're not someone who's always laughing and cracking jokes, or or being funny in order to be liked or in order to make the mood easier. No, you're someone who's more serious, and you appreciate like more serious themes and more in-depth conversations or entertainment at all. Yeah. And these people really like that about you. They admire that. They just like go, wow. And they want to be near you as much as they can, and they know they have to go slow. They cannot just like be pushovers. They cannot force their presence onto you, because that would scare you away. You would just run off. And they'd never see you again. So in order to be your friend or to be part of your life, they know they have to be patient. They have to be respectful of your feelings and respectful of your energy as well. And that they will do gladly. Wow. So pile number 2. This was your reading. I wasn't expecting this. Really nice. And I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3 here, I call it the cosmic crystal, but if you know that it has another name, please share. And this is your reading. And at first I thought like I would, just spread the cards all at once. But I have the feeling that we should do it card by card. And I've already done the other piles and it worked beautifully. So I hope here it works as well. And you ready? So let's see what the person or the people are asking about, what they like about you. So we're starting with the first card, and we have Know It. Expensiveness. So this is very interesting because they see you as someone that goes places. They see you as someone full of potential. They see you as being someone that's full of life, someone who is eager, who's ambitious, who really wants to achieve something. You're a go-getter. You're someone that you go after what you want. You're very determined. You're very focused. And you want to have as many experiences as possible, And I feel like with this word expensiveness, I get the feeling of conquering an empire, And for that, you want an empire. You want your own empire. You want to be successful. You want to get what you deserve, and you think you deserve the best. You deserve everything. This also gives us the image of a lot of self-confidence, right? So you're self-confident in your skills, in your talent, and you can do anything. This is how you come across. And these people or this person you're asking about, they love that. You have the drive, right? So this is for me a lot of Jupiter energy, funnily enough. It's like you're expensive, not expensive with money, but you can expand. That's what I mean. So, but that with expensive as with money, this is interesting, because you also have the feeling you want the best things in life. You want a big car, you want a big house, you want to travel, you want quality clothing, you want quality food, and that's beautiful. And it's like you do anything to get it. I don't mean anything like you lower yourself to certain practices. No, you're ready to work hard to do what it takes in your knowledge and ability to get there. And you have a lot of talents here. You have a lot of talents. You have a lot of skills and abilities, and they're recognized by other people. Even if probably they don't tell you, but they see it, that you're a very talented, capable, and intelligent person. And your drive really will take you places. You're someone, when this person or people, they see you, it's like you're full of potential. It's like the world is your oyster. The world is yours for the taking. And they just go, oh my God. It's like, oh wow. But let's see. Then we have Capricorn. With Capricorn energy, this is like more earthy element. So you're very stable, but you're also stable in your conduit, in your conduct. Is like in your discipline. That's it. So you're a very, very disciplined person. You're very hardworking. And that's the energy of Capricorn. Capricorn is very down to earth, and it's like focused, focused, focused. It's like, I know what I want and I know how to get it. And Capricorn won't stop until it gets it, right? And although it is earth energy, Capricorn is also very flexible. Capricorn can adapt to any kind of situation as long it has to do with its goal. And you're someone who's very determined. You're very, very determined, and you really want to get what you want. I'm really going a bit in circles here because I'm just getting that energy the whole time. And this makes you also very stable. So people know they can count on you, and people know that you will get, again, you'll get places. It's just so almost predictable that you are going to make it. You're going to be successful. You're going to have plenty of money. This is also the promise of Capricorn. Brings abundance, riches, but for that, you have to work hard, and you will, The energy of Capricorn is also Saturn. Saturn is also everything, it has everything to do with hard work, and also obstacles and putting to the test, and you're not afraid of it. Actually, you're someone that thinks that obstacles are a wonderful way of learning new skills, and learning about your limitations and how to overcome them. And this makes you almost like a superhero. You're not afraid of the challenges, and you have the emotional endurance. You're very, very resilient. And again, when your mind is set, nothing can stop you, and you'll do anything to obtain what you want. And what you want is balance. There you go. Attitude is desiring balance. But you see here all these papers, again, has to do with planning, with working hard, and getting there where you want to get. And with desiring balance, I found it interesting because maybe it would be important to find that balance of work and play. Because many of you probably just you're workaholics. Many of you who chose pile number 3, you may be workaholics. And something that's actually very fun for you, but something that probably still need to work at. And this person, I think they'd be ideal to help you with that. They would love to go out with you, to do something fun with you. Because it's not that you're not fun, because you are, but I think you need someone, be it a friend or a partner or a family member, that reminds you that, you should kind of blow off some steam in order to be able then to work hard again. So work hard, play hard. And some of you actually already do this, is what I'm getting now, that you do both. You can work hard and then you play hard. You really go out and you paint a night and you just have a lot of fun, sleep 2 hours, and then there you go back to work. So you have a lot of stamina. You have a lot of energy. Although we have here the Saturn energy, I'm getting a lot of Jupiter energy here. So much energy is really, but the Capricorn brings structure. So you're a very structured person as well, very well organized. Wow. So you can really work with your energy and bring it to balance. There you go, full circle. Wow. I can only say wow. And now, what else do we have here? We have She Who Instigates. Regina, can you read it? Leadership. Sorry, I'll read from here. Leadership, provocation, power. So you're also a leader. Oh my God, I'm just talking to leaders today. So, and Regina means queen, right? So you're really like, you want to be the best at your job, at your career, at anything you do. You always want to be the best. If it's sports, you want to win the gold medal. If, you know, I think you're very competitive as well. Also here with Capricorn. So it can be that you see many things in your life as a competition and you really want to be the best at whatever you're doing. And sometimes could be something as innocent as walking the street. And if someone starts walking faster than you start walking even faster just to beat the other person. So it's that kind of vibe of competition, which is not really negative. It just shows that you have that drive within you. It's like you want to prove yourself. Yeah. And you have like this inner instigation. You always want to prove yourself that you can beat the odds, or even beat the biggest enemy ever. That's ourselves. And then we have she who questions, Amalie or Amalia, curiosity, destiny, search. So here's like, you're never satisfied with simple answers. You're never satisfied with the obvious. You're someone who goes further. You're someone who searches further. You want more than just the surface. You want more than superficiality. You want more. And you question. So it's like, okay, this is the way it has been done until now. Why? Or how can we get it to be better? How can we get it to be more efficient? You know, although Capricorn is earth energy, and earth energy is very traditional, you actually question those traditions without disrespecting them. This is also very interesting energy here. You don't disrespect the traditions. You just ask, okay, are they still up to date? Are these traditions, do they make sense, or they are hindering our progress in this and this way? And you question also results. You can have like a scientific mind, or a very like business mind as well. So you're not just happy with good results, you want the best results. And so you question everything. It's like, how can we do this better? How can we get there? And by asking these questions, you're already like revolutionizing the system. You know, you want things to get better, to work better. Interesting. Then we have, I'll start with this one. This one is difficult. It's really difficult. And this is the Three of Swords, heartache and loss. So what do they like about it? Until now, they like your drive, they like your professionalism, your determination, your power. But suddenly, here we go, heartache and loss. So why would someone like that? Let's see what it means here. What we have here is like, they admire your stamina, and they know. Okay, like something happened in your life, and this is almost what keeps you human. Because this thing that happened to you, and it's really like betrayal. Maybe it was even betrayal in the business world, in your career, or could be on a more personal, emotional level. But this kind of makes you more human, because otherwise it would be just ambition, ambition, ambition. But this is like this. It's either a setback, but it's like a kind of betrayal by someone. It's like this makes you also respect other people more. You observe more, of course, but also because you were hurt. Ah, that's it. Because you were hurt, you make sure that other people don't get hurt the same way. And this makes you very careful, find that balance and how to be professional, but also mindful of other people's feelings, mindful of their rights, mindful of their humanity. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. This is really interesting. It's like it gives you also this kind of phoenix energy, like rising from the ashes. You're someone who can rise from the ashes. You know, you can get these really painful setbacks, but you're able to rise from the ashes. Yeah, let's see what the other cards say. Yeah, okay, it is that. I'll also go with this one because this is the Judgment card, truth. That's it. So it's really coming back from the dead almost, right? So it's with Judgment, like I was saying, is this with this together is really the phoenix energy, you know, rising up from the ashes. So again, your determination, your strength, your drive makes it possible to overcome difficulties. And we have this Saturn energy, and Saturn, so from Capricorn, will really throw big lessons to you, right? It's not an easy energy, but it's very rewarding because when you overcome and when you learn the lessons, it's like nothing can bring you down, nothing can shake you down, and this is what we have here. And you're someone, again, you're very, because you've gone through some difficult situations, and here we have truth and we have the scale, again, balance. For you, it's very important to find balance, not only in this like work hard, play hard, you know, life work balance. It's for you also very important to find justice and balance in your connections with other people, be it business-like or on a personal level. And this sense of understanding, this sense of justice is very appreciated by the people who know you, especially by this person that you're asking about. And it could be that you didn't even know that people would see that, but they see it. They see that you're very, you were someone with a very strong sense of integrity, and that shines in everything you do and in every connection that you have. Like I said, be it a professional connection or be it a more friendship or friendly or romantic connection. Yeah. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so movement, choices, decision. Again, this comes back to the energy of finding balance. And you are someone who you can multitask. You're a multitasker. You're a worker. You know, you have this stamina. You can work on many projects at the same time. You can be, for instance, now independent of gender, but I have to say this. So you can be a mother, a wife, lover, go to yoga classes, teach other people, then do voluntary work, and you know, and have your career, and then you have your YouTube channel, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so forth. And you can do all of this at once because you're very organized and you can organize your energy really, really well. But it's important, again, to find this balance. You can, but it's also important that you prioritize sometimes, you know, probably put love or your family first. But I think you're able to find this balance. We have 3 cards here speaking about balance. So you're someone who can do this quite easily, and people really admire you for this. And especially when they know that you've had really difficult times and still you're so strong and you're still, you're always rising from the ashes and from the shadow as well. It's like because you've gone through really dark times, and it's like your existence is really like a monument to inner strength, and these people really admire for that. It's funny, you know what? It's funny because I thought this would be a kind of romantic reading, but in all of these three piles, the message was different. It's like this, nothing was like saying, oh, they like your looks and because you're so nice and beautiful and so on. No, it's like all these three readings have been a homage to your personality, to the people that come to this reading. And I think it's well earned and deserved, because these three piles, the people who choose these three piles, each one of them, it doesn't matter, they are amazing, and you are amazing. And I think I'm telling you this because I have the feeling you need to hear this. You are an amazing human being, and this person that you're asking about, they know, they see it, and they admire you very much for it. Even if probably they never said it before. They think that you are an amazing human being and one of the strongest they've ever known. And so pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love.